Alright, y'all, this is a quick tutorial on how to do the print and cut for the flat teacher. First of all, what you need to do is you need to find your Bitmoji app. If you don't have it yet, download it. It's called Bitmoji. And you are able to create your own avatar, change your hairstyles, all of that. Once you have selected whatever you want to do, you're going to search for the hi Bitmoji. Scroll down all the way till you find the hi right here. So it's gonna ask me what do I want to do with it. You can either save the image or you can airdrop it to. It cut me off for whatever reason. Anyways, you're going to go ahead and airdrop it or download it onto your computer wherever it is that you're working. And mine is right here in my downloads. So I'm going to go ahead and go to new project. I'll start from scratch so y'all can see it. All right, once you're in new project, then you are going to, here, let me make this bigger. Okay, you are going to go to upload image, browse, and you're going to find that Bitmoji that you had downloaded. So there's mine, and I'm going to go to open. Okay, once it's there, you're going to go, okay, you're going to go to complex right here, click on complex, and then go to continue. Once you're in here, click on this little wand right here for select and erase, and you're going to select and erase around your Bitmoji. Then you're going to get the erase button, and you're going to erase this little piece right here that is like excess. Erase that. Once you're done erasing, hit continue, and make sure that you save it as a print then cut image. You don't want to do the cut image because then that's what you're going to end up with. So print then cut, select it, and save it. Okay, here's my image that I have already saved. And go to insert images. All right, y'all, I'm back really quick. I put everybody to sleep, so I have time. All right, so where we're at, you insert the image and it should look like this. Now for a print and cut, your sizing of a print and cut needs to be 6.75 by 9.25. So I'm going to insert a square. And, okay, once that's done, you are going to resize your Bitmoji image, and that is going to be the size of 5.75. And you are going to put it on top. So you see here that it goes behind. So you're going to right click on here and send this to the back. Bring your Bitmoji over, just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to duplicate my Bitmoji. I'm going to create another one, but I'm going to rotate this one. Right up here it says rotate. You're going to rotate it at 180. Okay, so now I'm going to squeeze that other Bitmoji just like that. And really quick, I'm gonna move this out. Have it under it, so I'm gonna do 9.25 and 6.75. I don't really necessarily need to mess with that side, just as long as I mess. Okay, now that you have duplicated the images and you have rotated, remember that this one has to be rotated at 180. Once they've been rotated and you fit them all in the square, then you are able to remove this background right here. So you go to square over here and you hide it. Okay, now I'm ready to attach. So I'm going to highlight all of it together, and right here your images, your width and your height, that should be at 9.25 by 6.75, and if it's not there, you at least want to have. Okay, you lock it back up, and now I'm going to hit the attach button. So down here, it's the attach button. And now that makes it to where it's all together. It doesn't move. Okay, so now I'm ready to print. So I'm going to go to make it. It's going to bring me to the screen, and yay, I'm ready to make. Okay, so you're going to have to print this on your regular printer. Make sure that your printer is loaded with cardstock. It has to be white cardstock, and I'm going to press continue here, and you're going to send it to your printer. Once you send it to your printer, make sure that you turn off the bleed. You do not want bleed. Okay, so this image is now going to be printing. So now my printer is going to be printing out the image. I've already selected print. I'm on light cardstock plus. That's going to be my setting. It's between the light cardstock and the cardstock. It's that middle button. And it's printing my image. And remember, this is on cardstock. Okay, so now I have a printed image. Just like this. Yay. And I can go on to the next step. So the next step is telling me that my material is light cardstock plus. It is telling me that I have to load my tools in matte and material. So that means that I have to load it onto here. This is going to go here on the corner. Just like that. And because my mat is old, I'm going to go ahead and tape it to the mat, and then I will show you what that looks like. Okay, so I have now taped it. You can see that there's tape marks on the corners. I just use regular old tape, and I'm gonna go ahead and load it. So I need to make sure that both sides fit in the little ridges here, and I'm gonna load it. I'm gonna press the load button. Okay, so my image is now loaded. I went ahead, and it's hard to do it with two hands, y'all. It's hard to do it one-handed, so I have to do it with two hands. Anyways, I've went ahead and loaded, and now it's telling me that it is ready to go. So all I have to do is press this button right here, and it'll start reading the sensors. And my screen, it's telling me that it's scanning. So what it has to do is that there's this light that's going to turn on, and it has to read each one of these sensors. So this black mark that's around my Bitmojis, it's not just black marks. It's actually a sensor that is being read. So it has to read all the sensors, and then it will start cutting. Okay, now it's going to actually start the cutting. And it's going to do all four. It's finishing up on the last one. There you go, it's all done. And it's going to start blinking again, telling me that I'm ready to unload it. So I'm going to press the unload button. It tells me that it's done. And now I'm able to actually pull it off. So here, I can grab my little hands, pull it up, and there it is. Yay, my Bitmoji is closed. And it's okay to have this white trim around the Bitmoji. That's just kind of the way it scanned it. And it's okay to have this white in between. I left it just because I didn't want to be cutting in between it. And then I went ahead and put it into my laminator. I was able to get six Bitmojis. Just cut around the Bitmojis. I don't know if you're able to see this. I just did with regular scissors. Did a kind of trim around it. And that's it. I used the thicker laminating sheets. But in order for you to go back to your screen, if you need to print more than 4, obviously, you go back to the printed screen. Oops, sorry about that. You go back to the printed right there. You send it to the printer again, and you repeat the process all over again. You load it back up, you tape it back up, and hit the go button. Everything the same exact way. Alright, y'all, that's it for my tutorial. I hope it was helpful to some. If you guys come across any problems, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to help. But hopefully this explains a step-by-step process on how to get this done. One last thing before I forget. Some of you were asking me, where do I find the poem, not the poem, the letter and the bingo. This was the letter and the bingo that I sent my kids. It has a bingo on the back. And it's free on Teachers Pay Teachers. So go to Teachers Pay Teachers. If you don't have an account, create one. It's free. Type in Flat Teacher Project and then go to the bottom to where it says free. And you go up and I believe it was this one. Yep, it's this one. So go ahead and just download it from this creative person who created it for us. All right, thanks, y'all. Have a good night. Bye.